Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We're the Garso twins. I'm Britta. This is
Carly.
If you're new here, we would love it if you would subscribe down below. And today we have a fun video. They're our favorite videos to do. We have our monthly favorites, so let's get into our April favorites. Okay, so first up is a very exciting favorite, at least for me, and it is a beauty blender dupe. And I found out about these from Courtney Shields. If you don't follow her, she's mainly active on Instagram, not as much on YouTube, but she's got a great personality. Really love her, and she talked about these. They're from Amazon. It's $9 for a pack of 6, which is absolutely absurd. And this is how they come. I didn't want to show you like my dirty used sponge, so I just grabbed a new one from the bag. But they're different colors, and you get
they're different colors. How
yeah,
funny.
like purple, pink, dark pink, yellow, blue, I think, red. I don't know. There's, how many did I say there are? 5 or 6? 6. 6 for $9, and they're super soft like a beauty blender, and they get really big, at least twice the size, and I love them. I feel like I haven't found, I think they're almost a little bit bigger than a beauty blender too. It sounds like they would be. Yeah, which is nice. But they're just as soft. Like, feel this. Yeah,
right?
The shape is really similar.
Yeah, the shape is similar.
I'm such a ride or die for my black beauty blender. Yeah, they're good, but I feel like I really love like the L'Oreal sponge. I like the Real Techniques one, but I like the classic beauty blender shape. So I feel like that's why I love these so much, because they are that classic shape. They're super soft. They blend out your makeup flawlessly, and the price, you literally can't beat that price.
That's crazy.
Like, it's so good, and this is definitely going in like our next Amazon favorites as well. So just try these. Like, you will not be disappointed. They'll last you so long too. 6 sponges. Yeah. That could last you like a year probably. Yeah, even over. Well, you should probably throw yours down like every couple months.
Yeah, every 3 months, 2 months.
Probably 2 months.
Okay, 2 months.
I mean, that's just me. I guess you guys do whatever you want, but I just get like weirded out by like wet sponges, you know. Okay, next up is our new favorite lip liners, and Laura Mercier sent us these. So they're new from Laura Mercier. And they're just their long wear lip liners. Is that what they're called? I think so. And it's a standard wooden pencil lip liner.
Which are my favorite.
They're my favorite too. They don't dry out. Yeah, people really like Propel, Repel, retractable lip liners, but I really love sharpenable pencils. I think that they're just good. And the packaging, the packaging is so nice. It just has like this nice, I don't know, like metallic writing on it. Well, then it matches like the color of the lip liner. Yeah, they're all color matched. They just look really sleek and nice. Like, they're very slim, wouldn't you say? And they have a nice little like gunmetal cap. Yeah. Which actually stays on. Yeah. The Bite Beauty ones, I love those lip liners too, but for some reason the cap always falls
they have
off.
like this pinching right here.
Yeah, it really works. Yeah, so you can see they're just nice pencil lip liners, and my favorite shade is Plumberry, and I'm wearing Hazelnut Tea. Yeah, and I'm wearing Plumberry right now. And we're doing a full review and swatch video of their new lipsticks and lip liners. Yeah, we're going to probably just swatch the lipsticks on our lips and then swatch these on the arm, just because I feel like with a lip liner it's like hard to tell, and an arm swatch should be good. Yeah, so if you want to see all the swatches, you can watch that video. But basically, we love these because the formula is so unique. So generally with lip liners, I feel that they're pretty thick, creamy, and pigmented. And these are like exact opposite. Like, in my mind, they're a very thin formula. Yes. Like the thinnest I have ever experienced. You probably can't even tell it's on your lips. Like, I can. Yeah, I put a lipstick over mine. Very thin, very diffuse color. Like, they're very waxy and dry almost, which sounds bad. But because of that, they're not too pigmented. Like, you can layer it on, and it's not like high impact color like most lip liners. So it just gives a very diffused and kind of muted look to the lips, which I feel is so rare for lip liners. Like, I have never found one that has this formula. But I also think that they're so precise because it's a little on the waxy side. Like, I can't stand when a lip liner is so creamy that you're trying to like the purpose is to line your lips. And then if it's so creamy, it just gets everywhere, and it can start to bleed. Yeah. And it's like, that is what a lipstick's supposed to do. Like, not a lip liner. Or when they're too pigmented, and I always have to like use my finger to blend out the edges, because you don't want the edges to look super harsh. This just is diffused on its own. Like, I think I've never had a lip liner. It is, so when we say waxy, we mean it in the best way possible. Like, essentially, it just stays where you put it, but it still glides effortlessly across the lips. Like, it doesn't tug at all. I want to make that clear. Because when we say waxy, I feel like that's what people think of, like tugging. Like, you can't like move it on your lips. And I will say, I usually put a lip balm down and like pat it off right before I apply any lip liner or anything that is going to be like a little bit on the matter side. But I can just glide this right on my lips, fill it in like 2 seconds. Yeah, they're just amazing. We're super impressed. And
So impressed.
I was shocked because we both love lip liners.
Yeah.
Like, they're one of my favorite product categories. Especially, but I also don't have that many that I like the by Beauty lip liners. And
yeah,
like that's there isn't many we like, but I'm always on the hunt for like the best lip liner, and I'm just blown away. I'm blown away. I think they're amazing. They're so good. How much are they? Let me see. Hold. We looked it up and they are $26. I think that's totally worth the money.
Yeah.
I also find with pencil, I don't know what the fill weight is on this, but for me the pencils last quite a bit. Oh,
0.5 ounces.
That's a lot, I feel. Yeah, so I feel like this will last me a while. I will repurchase time and time again, I feel. Especially this shade. I love this shade. I really love this shade. I feel like it looks dark out here. It's not that dark. It's actually, so I always layer a lip liner under the What's Your Sign lipstick, which is what I did today. And it's pretty much the same shade as the What's Your Sign. It's almost like a warm nude, but that's not pinky at all. It's more like a peachy warm nude, but not like a deep peach.
And
mine is like a dusty rose. I swatched it. Wouldn't you say? Like a dusty rose.
Peachy.
I don't know why it's called plum berry. To me, it's not very plummy or berry.
Yeah, I guess this is like just a warm nude. I would
and this is like a dusty rose. Love them both. We'll stop now. You can watch our full video if you want more information and the swatches and all that jazz. Okay, next up is a very random favorite, but I spoke about these. We recently did a Get Ready With Me video, and I used this brush, and I just I need to mention it in a favorites video because I know most of you guys watch our favorites videos. You may not watch the other ones. So this is the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and it is a magical brush. We first got this back like 3 winters ago in one of their sets, and I haven't like stopped using it since. I think it's the perfect brush to diffuse like your transition shade. Like for me, like a transition shade, I want it to look like it's barely there. Like it just adds some definition to the crease. So I'll use like a fluffy brush to deposit it, and then I'll always go in with this and just like buff it out above the edges. But I also love this for any cream eyeshadow. It just like blends down the lid so effortlessly, diffuses the look because it's super dense. I use it for concealer too.
Oh really? Oh, that's a good idea. Then
maybe I should get another one for that. So I only had the one brush, and I just was using it for so many things. I decided I needed a second, and we'd only ever seen it in that set. So I was doing some research, and I found it came in a set with this brush, which is the base shadow brush. And I do really like this. For me, I wouldn't use this to put shadow on my lid. I would use it in the crease.
That was also in that set.
Yeah, it was. Because I think this is a pretty popular one. Oh, they have numbers, so 301 and 300. And so this one, if you have slightly hooded eyes, I don't know if you consider eyes hooded, but I do. They're just folded. They're getting aged, essentially. This is a really good brush for the crease. If you want to put like a darker color on the outer corner and up into the crease a little, it's very precise but also tapered. So I do really like this one, but I bought the set because of this. But the best part is this set is only $4.50 Target online, and it's just such a steal. That's because crazy. I would pay that just for this. I would pay $20 for this brush.
Real Techniques brushes are the best drugstore brushes.
They're so good, but even like they have some of the best brushes.
Yeah,
like I've
best
never
brushes
found,
in general.
I've never found a brush I love this much from like any other brand. Or I guess it's so like multi-purpose.
Yes.
So I just had to mention it because it's such a steal, and you do get both, and I do really like both, but I really bought it for this guy right here. Okay, next up is the M Cosmetics Micro Fluff Brow Cream, and did I use this in our Get Ready? We talked about it in another video.
Yeah, I think so. It must have been that one.
I used it in our Get Ready, but it's basically like it's not a brow gel. It's like a pomade meets brow gel application, but it's tinted, so you just brush it through your brows. They hold all day. It really fills in color where you need it. Like you do not need, or for me, I have quite a bit of brow hairs. I don't need to put pencil down under. Like today, all I did was in the Get Ready With Me, I show you my technique, but I basically back comb and then brush up my brow hairs. And for me, that's enough pigment. I don't need anything else. My hairs stay in place all day. It's just perfect. It fills in all my gaps. Like I said, lasts all day. This shade is great. It's classic brunette. It works for both of us. You use this shade
Yeah,
too?
and for reference, I put a pencil underneath mine.
Are you wearing it today?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're both wearing it today. Britta has a pencil underneath. I don't, so you can kind of see the difference. But I also, like, I have sparse areas down here, and I can just dab it there, like, a little bit, and then brush up, and it just fills in the color. So I love these one and done products. Love this product. Love it so much. It's good. It's good.
Next up is a highlighter favorite. This is the Glossier Play Night Shine highlighter in, oh, it does say the shade. Why couldn't I read that before?
Where is it?
Platinum Rose.
Oh.
And I'll swatch it on the back of my hand for you guys. But, so I really do like cream highlighters, but I'm so picky about them. Like, if they look too blinding or like or if they're too thick.
That would be a liquid highlighter.
You mean, is it?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, liquid highlighter. Liquid or cream. Like, if something's like too thick, too dense, too pigmented, I don't really like it. And I feel like for me, like, I like the look of a liquid or cream highlighter because they look more natural, but sometimes they're almost too metallic. I know you guys know what I'm trying to say. But this one I really, really love. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I do. Hopefully you can see this, but it is like, it's metallic, but when blended out on the face, it just looks really natural and like gives the skin just like this natural glow. And I also think that this shade, this Platinum Rose shade, is really, it goes well with my skin tone.
It's a pretty
I was
shade.
worried it would look too pink, but it almost looks like peachy when blended out, as you can see. Hopefully you can see. And I really like this formula. I feel like it stays put. It blends well over powder. I know when the Get Ready With Me, I was having issues with it looking a little, it wasn't blending as well as it normally does. I don't know why. Maybe it was the foundation I used, not sure. But in general, it blends out fine over powder. I just use my finger. Well, I always put it on the back of my hand and use my finger to blend it out. But I really love this. It's like a really great everyday highlight. And you get so much product in here. How much do you get? 0.34 ounces. And I mean, there's so much in here. You would like never go through this. And I love the packaging.
Yeah, it's cute.
So cute.
Okay, next up is a technology favorite that we are so late to the game on.
We're so late.
They're the Apple AirPods, and I'm sure you have them along with everyone else, but they recently were at Costco for $130, so we were like, this is the time. We both ran and got them, and they are life-changing. Truly, truly life-changing.
Yeah, they're so good. I think the best part for, like, we both, well, I work from home most of the time, and I take like a few calls here and there, and I was always like tied to my phone. Like, I couldn't get up and like grab a snack, grab some water, grab the door, like, because I was just like on my phone. But now you can like leave your phone and it's all fine and dandy.
Yeah, it's great for conference calls, great for listening to podcasts and doing something else, listening to music, talking on the phone with your loved ones, like really anything. They're
amazing.
Good.
And I got this little case on Amazon. It's just like a silicone case. They make some with the hooks so you can hook it on like a bag, but I would never do that. So I just got this slim one, and I like it. It just helps you like tell them apart from other people's.
Oh, I didn't get a case yet. But yeah, they're amazing. I'm sure you know. I'm sure you have them. They're the best.
Okay, next up is a toothpaste, and I spoke about this in a weekly favorites. I think it's the only one that's really overlapping in weekly favorites, but I truly love this toothpaste. It's the Hello Naturally Whitening Fluoride Toothpaste, farm grown mint. It has tea tree and coconut oil. And our favorite part about it, well, I don't know if you've tried this yet.
No, but I bought it.
Okay.
I just haven't used it yet.
The tea tree in here, it like makes your mouth feel so clean. It's just so satisfying, and it does have fluoride in it, so it'll help prevent cavities. And I do think someone asked in the weekly favorites like if it does help with whitening, and because I was using just a sensitive toothpaste before, it didn't have any whitening properties, and then switching to this, I have noticed that my teeth look whiter. So yes, I will say it does help with whitening. It's not going to be like Crest, like what
3D white.
The 3D white and the glamorous whitening. We used that for a while, but that's just like so intense and abrasive on your teeth, and I'm just kind of over that. Like, I really want to take care of my teeth, and so that one is like if you really want like bam white teeth, but I'm good with this. I feel like it does the job. It's natural. They don't use like artificial, they use no peroxide, artificial sweeteners, artificial flavors, dyes, sulfates, preservatives, or triclosan. I don't know. It's just like a little more natural. There's actually not that many ingredients, actually, looking at it here.
They're vegan.
They're vegan. They're cruelty-free, globally sourced ingredients, and made in the USA. Their tubes are BPA-free. Like, they're just a really great brand overall. It's super affordable. Highly, highly recommend this toothpaste. Okay, I think I talked about this in a weekly faves. If I haven't, then I'm shocked because I wear this like every day.
but it's the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm in the shade Plush Berry. So about maybe like 6 weeks ago, Milk launched tinted versions of their Kush Lip Balm, and I picked up the shade Plush Berry because I thought it was the prettiest berry shade. I'm not wearing it right now, but I can swatch it on my hand, yeah. This lip balm in general is super moisturizing, very emollient, that's what it looks like. Leaves a really pretty, like, nice little sheen on your lips, but it does wear off, and I find that it looks a little more matte throughout the day. The color lasts a really long time. I wear this like every single day. Like, I'll just be at work and I don't have any lip color on, and I always bring like a lipstick or lip liner, but then I like get lazy and I'm like, I'll just put on my tinted lip balm, and it always ends up looking good with whatever makeup I have on. Like I said, it's super comfortable, very moisturizing, just a really great formula. I'm honestly surprised they're only like $16 or $18 because I think it's just a really beautiful formula. Like, it is actually nourishing on the lips, and the colors are, you could tell they're like carefully selected. Like, every one I feel like would look good on a variety of people. I love the component too. It has a magnetic closure. I love that stuff. I know, it's really nice. Yeah, so highly recommend, and there are 4 shades total, I believe, but I swatched them all, and my favorite by far is Plush Berry. So if you're into these pretty berry shades, I highly recommend this shade. Okay, and now I have my book favorite for the month. So I'm on my 9th book of the year so far, and I think, okay, this is definitely top 3 that I've read this year. I loved this book. It's called The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, and I forget how I found out about this. Maybe one of you recommended it, or maybe sometimes I'll just go through Goodreads and they have like recommendations for you. Or maybe even on Amazon it was recommended. I honestly don't remember how I found out about it. Yeah, because I've never heard of that. No, I know how I found out about it. Okay, we're in Savon Ayla. If you don't follow her, she's a blogger and she has a Facebook group and a lot of like trendy ladies, and they always have like the best recommendations. So I was looking for a book to read and I went to her group, and like you know how you can search in a community group, so I just searched like book recommendations, and there was a thread and a few girls had recommended this, and so I'm like, it has to be good if more than one person recommended it. And I read it in a week and it's so good. Okay, so I'll read you like a little bit. Well, basically there's this couple, okay, they turn into a couple, but Lucy and Josh, and they work together. They're both personal assistants to the co-CEOs of a publishing house, and they hate each other, but it kind of develops into a love. And it's just like a really interesting dynamic. And
is it like the Netflix movie?
Yes, okay, that's what is that what it's based on? Yeah, when I first when I first started reading it, I'm like, this reminds me so much of that Netflix movie. What was it called?
Oh my god, what is it called?
It's with Glenn Powell and Zoe.
Taye Diggs and Lucy Liu are in it.
Yeah, and Zoe. How do you say her last name?
Douche? Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So it was kind of like that, but a little bit more like serious, because I feel like, I don't know, there's just, their dynamic in this book is just so much more complicated, and it's just, I don't know, it's just like they have such a sweet love, and it was just so good. I loved it so much. If you're into like books that feel like romantic comedies, you would definitely love this, and I truly hope they make this into a film someday. They have! It's on Netflix! Okay, but like an actual hating game film. Okay. It's really good. I know I'm doing a terrible job at explaining it, but I just don't want to give away too much. Like, I think you can obviously tell what happens, but I don't want to tell you too much what happens. Highly recommend though, and I know she has a few, she's working on another book.
Oh my god, she looks so young.
I know, she looks so young. Oh. This was her first book, and she has another one called 99%, or He's 99% Mine. So I'm gonna get that one next, and then I know she's working on her 3rd book as well. So she's like one of my new favorite authors, because I loved this writing style. It was just so intriguing. I felt like I was like a 3rd person in like their relationship.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah, it's good writing. We never really post like product spotlights on Instagram, but we love this so much we had to tell you guys. It's so good. It's the new Pharmacy Better Days Ahead moisturizer. Well, it's called a restorative cushion cream, which is also a really cute description. And basically we really like a lot of products from Pharmacy, and their other moisturizer, the honey, what is it? The Honey Drop moisturizer is really good, but it's more gel and lightweight. And Britta has very dry skin. I have combination, but my cheeks are really dry, so we both look for pretty heavy moisturizers, I'd say. And do I just use a lot?
Do I use a lot?
Maybe. I've been switching off with other ones. Okay. I've been using this every single night. for like 2 weeks. But we both look for like a more heavy, nourishing moisturizer, and that's exactly what this is. It's not heavy by any means, but it's so deeply nourishing.
So moisturizing.
And it's called Better Days Ahead because there's CBD oil in it, as well as adaptogens, which I believe are from, yeah, they're from mushroom, purple ginseng, basil, to help balance dry, distressed skin. I just feel like the combination of ingredients does something magical to this
Yeah,
skin.
and I love using this as a makeup primer. I feel like...
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't use it during the day.
Oh, really? It
Yeah.
makes my... If you have to use a little less. Obviously, at night, I'll just, like, slather it on. But during the day, you use a little bit less, but it gives the skin, like, a really nice dewy finish. And I always look for a dewy primer. And it makes my foundation, like, so nice on top.
There's 50 milligrams of CBD. Is that a lot? That seems like a lot.
I don't think so.
For a topical product? Well, I don't really know anything about that, but
Yeah.
let us know. But anyways, such a good moisturizer. I love the light scent.
Yeah, but it's not, like, scented. Or it's
No.
not artificially fragrant.
It's very herbal.
Yeah.
It's really hard to describe because we both talked about it that we've never really tried a moisturizer like this.
Yeah.
The texture is really unique. Like, when you first touch it, it feels kind of watery, but
Yeah.
it's not a gel. It's just, it's good, but it's so hard to describe.
I'm sure you could get a sample of it at Sephora,
Oh,
too.
that's true. And Pharmacy always, I feel like they always launch like littles or different sets. So hopefully they launch a set with this because I'm gonna have to repurchase
It's
it.
really good.
It's really good.
Last up are these shoes from Zara. I love them. I love Zara in general. I feel like they make such good classic pieces. And I was looking for some mules slash pumps that I could wear when I wanted to be like a little more dressy. Like I have so many mules, you guys, but I love them. They're my favorite style of shoe because in California we can wear them all year long. So I feel like it's a good investment. And these were only $40 from Zara. I love like the crocodile skin leather. I just love the look of that. I think it just elevates the shoe a little bit. And then the block heel, I would say this is probably only like 2 inches.
Yeah.
So it's like a low heel. And the like cutout fronts are just so feminine and pretty. I feel like it's a really timeless looking shoe. I got them in a 7.5, which is my normal size. And I really love them because they're cut out here. They're not like as secure as other mules that I have that come up higher on the foot. But I can walk around in them just fine. Just forewarning, they're more of like a fashionable shoe that I would wear like out to dinner or something. But I really love them. I think they're beautiful. They're really good quality for $40. I feel like that's a pretty good price. Zara has really beautiful, unique shoes,
They do.
in my opinion.
And they're very true to size, which is great when you're ordering online.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching our monthly favorites. And again, sorry this video was so long, but let us know if you've tried any of these products and what you've been loving this month because we always love to hear.